welcome to our channel. Today we're doing another Q&A. I'm Armani.
I'm Billy.
And we got a lot of requests from people that were like, do another Q&A and here's some questions. So we're gonna go through them. These questions are not the most PG-13. So here we go.
Again. When was the first time you lost your virginity?
I lost my virginity in a car. Groundbreaking. Because everybody, if you were like under 25, you probably had lots of sex in cars. Because like you didn't have a hotel, didn't have your own place, didn't have any place to go most of the time. It was like my ex-first girlfriend, and she probably doesn't even know this. Because I told her, I was like, oh, I had lost it before. I'm like, no. And it lasted like 2 minutes. Not even, maybe 30 seconds. It was like, didn't last long, but I don't regret it. I think at least I lost my virginity to somebody at least I cared about it.
Yeah. It wasn't just a random dude.
Yeah, a random dude. Yeah, it wasn't random. Wasn't a random guy. Where did you lose your virginity?
Yeah, actually it was to my first boyfriend ever. In a bed. Yeah, we weren't that risky. Yeah, we did it in a bed. I think maybe on his birthday. I don't really remember.
So after that relationship, you're like, I want to go ham?
Not that I wanted to go ham, but I was like, okay, the door's open now. You know, God is not going to accept me. Because I wasn't married at the time.
It's already too late.
Yeah, I was like...
I will say that once you do
the door's closed.
Once you lose your virginity, after that you're like...
Ah, fuck, it's just another dick.
Yeah, it's not special. And I think virginity, the whole idea of virginity is like, it's not really...
In retrospect...
It's not really that big of a deal.
I could have sold that shit. In retrospect.
Yes, you could have. You could have sold it for like 20 grand.
I know, I fucked up.
But you would have had to sleep with some like really unattractive guy that can spend 20 grand on your vagina. But I guess at that point...
I guess that's fine.
20 grand would have been fine.
Yeah.
You know what sucks? Girls could be like, oh, I'm gonna sell my virginity for 20 grand. I'm like, no one would buy my virginity for like, not even for like 50 cents.
You'd have to pay us.
I'd have to pay somebody to even take my virginity.
Nobody wants my man.
Nobody wants my man. Next question. Have you ever kissed me or like touched me in public to make other people jealous? Oh wow, because I have. I'm actually the type that I like when guys hit on you. Like we've been at parties before and like you'll be getting drinks or something and I'm like, the guy will be like, hey, you drink whiskey? Isn't that crazy? And I'm just like in the...
I do, actually.
And I'm in the back like, you don't know that's my girl. And I know that you're trying to hit on her. So I don't mind that.
And you know your girl's trying to get free drinks.
Yeah, and I don't mind free drinks. But like sometimes like I will do certain things where I'm like, okay, at this point, I need you to come over here and like grab your butt so that like they know that this is my girl. She's really catty. Like she's like really chill, but then like when other girls come around, she's very like, who's that bitch? Who's that? Get that bitch out of here. She's very, like, she's really sweet and she'll be your friend. But like if a girl comes around, she'll be like, I remember one time I used to have these dreams about you cheating and you'd be like, oh, whatever, I don't care, whatever. They're just dreams, babe. And then one time she had a dream where I cheated and she was mad the whole day. She's like, you went with that bitch. I was like, it's a dream. It was a dream.
Dreams are your fantasies.
And you were like, you went with that bitch.
Is that true or not?
Fake.
Comment below. Is it true or not?
So you're way more jealous than... You just never had that situation. I feel like you'd do it.
Next question. Have you ever bragged to your friends about me?
I do remember this one time I bragged about you, which was funny because we had just started dating. We hung out, we had went on like our first date. The second date we hooked up. And I remember that next day we went to brunch with like friends. We're sitting at brunch and I'm just like... and my friends are like, what's up? And I'm like, I just hooked up with this girl and I'm already having a hard time not catching feelings. I said this.
You were acting so hard.
I was acting really cool.
I got all these girls.
I got all these girls
after me. I'm like, okay, all right, we'll see about this.
I was like, do you talk about me?
I'm actually a very humble person. I guess I've always been that way about like just things in my life in general, because I don't know, I think I'm very like fortunate for the things that I have in life. And I feel like maybe not everybody has the same things that I do. And so like I don't like to like brag about it. So I don't know.
You're very...
Maybe it might be a cultural thing.
I don't know. You're very like chill.
I don't hype things
You
up.
also don't complain either. You're not one of those girls that's like, my man did this, my man that. You're very like, if I make you mad, no one knows about it.
Yeah,
and then like,
that's true.
Like I might bring it up at like a joke. I'll be like, oh, I made Billy mad, but she won't. She'll just be like, you'll act like nothing bothered you.
We good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah, you'll act like nothing bothered you. You're like, no, it didn't bother me. Like people sometimes ask the questions, they're like, how does a relationship work? I'm like, I don't want to start telling you how to do that because I'm telling you straight up, we don't know. We work, then we fight, we have our issues. She was mad at me for like 12 hours the other day. We have our moments. I don't want people thinking like we have a perfect relationship. She's still mad.
When was the first time we hooked up?
The first time we hooked up was the second date, which I think people are funny because they'll be like, you never hook up on the first date or the second date. Wait till the third date. I'm like, we're about to get married. Are there any rules to this? We hooked up second date. So we went on a date, and I remember I took her to a Mexican restaurant, and she didn't like it. It was like a bougie restaurant.
I'm from like East LA. There are no Mexican places out here in the valley that can impress me.
I remember you sat down and your face was like...
I was like, $15 tacos? I get that for $1 down the street from my house.
So she's like, let's go somewhere else. So we literally left the restaurant and we went like next door to like a sushi restaurant.
He was like, I love sushi. Like, I'm a professional. I eat sushi all the time. Actually, I gave up meat. So like, I love fish and I love raw fish and stuff. And so we go to the sushi restaurant. He orders like California roll. I'm like, this ain't sushi. It's not real sushi. I ordered like sashimi, mackerel, uni. I ordered like all these like raw fish.
You like changed my world.
That he didn't even know about.
Remember we hooked up and I remember being like, this is a problem because I thought this was supposed to be casual. And I really enjoy it to a point where I was thinking, if she doesn't want to go deep, I gotta go because this is like that, like one-sided affection type thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to keep it PG-13, but it was very. I'm putting a ring on it, so it was really good.
Hit me up.
No. So that's our Q&A. Let us know if you have any questions for the next one, and we'll try to incorporate it in the video. I'm Armani.
I'm Billy.
And we will see you next time.